And we're back on the Trifecta Live on WICR with our last segment of the afternoon, our album music review segment. And today we're going to be reviewing two projects that dropped over the weekend. Surprise drops at that.
Well, in due respect, 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne's album was actually given like a few days.
It was announced by Kanye West, actually. I kind of thought that was very funny. Like, it was only announced by Kanye.
It was announced like 2 days prior, like on Wednesday, right?
It was announced. No, it was actually announced on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. By Kanye on Twitter, and he just posted the album cover. Nobody knew what it was about. Like, everybody knew that 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne had something coming, but then nobody knew when it was going to happen or if it was going to happen. And Kanye just randomly posted this artwork. And the funny thing is, like, I don't think Kanye had anything to do with it.
No.
Which is weird to me. He promoted them.
I actually thought it was a single. Like, I thought it was like I didn't know. Like, Paris didn't inform me that it was a full-on. That was actually a full-on project that was gonna come up.
Yeah, so I was surprised myself. I mean, I was kind of confused. I was like, does this have to do with Kanye? I'm not sure. But then I later found out after they dropped the song Got a Lotta that it was actually like their project.
And the thing about the project, about my experience of it, I went to the University of New Haven this weekend, so I was really busy. I didn't get a chance to really enjoy the album in the fullest. But, you know, from what I heard of it, it's actually really good. It's a very lyrical album. It's great.
I actually really liked it. Dedication, like, when I was just talking about a couple of tracks that really stood out to me. Dedication really stood out. At first I was like, okay, this is strictly a 2 Chainz song, so I don't know, but the subject matter was really good. He's basically talking about his Lil Wayne's legacy at that, how much he influenced him. Everybody, he's like, if it wasn't for Lil Wayne, it wouldn't be. So I really like that as a tribute track to Lil Wayne. Thought that was pretty cool. Got a lot of to me at first. I didn't really care about 2 Chainz part, but as I listened to it on the album, I kind of took that back. It was a great track by him and Wayne, in my opinion. And I Smell Money is definitely one of the standouts, as well as Bounce. Definitely great hit songs. And I really enjoyed it. I honestly, my whole thing was, okay, what song is going to be the bad song? What song is going to make the whole album crash? Honestly, I can tell you, there's no song on that album that is actually like that. Like, it's a great project, great listen from front to back. So I recommend you all listen to that. Get that ASAP.
It's one of the few good 2 Chainz rap albums. Actually, it's one of the only good 2 Chainz rap albums. And it actually brings back Lil Wayne's old throwback good verses. So I really appreciate that.
And on to the next project that dropped over the weekend. The surprise, another one. Untitled Unmastered by none other than Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q dropped Untitled Unmastered.
Oh, Schoolboy Q or Isaiah Rashad?
I think it was Schoolboy Q.
It was Schoolboy Q?
Yeah.
I could have sworn I heard it was Absol on Spotify.
I heard it was Punch, bro.
all right, now it's Kings by SZA. But yeah, Kendrick Lamar actually dropped an album, surprisingly, called Untitled Unmastered. Caught everybody off guard because Kendrick doesn't drop any albums.
Nah.
So like, he does, they come out really good, but usually take like a couple years in between. So it was literally just untitled cuts off of that didn't make it to Pimp a Butterfly. So you would think, like, why would he drop that as a commercial release? It probably won't do that good. Like, you know, it's a pretty weird idea. But it, like, wow, it was actually very good. Though for throwaway tracks, you would think they were actually album cuts. They were just lyrically complex. They're very enjoyable. They're very intelligent. I would go up and say Untitled 1 was a really good intro. Untitled 2, I've been talking about that the entire week. Like, Untitled 2, the last verse was what he did for Blue Faces. The last verse of Blue Faces. Amazing, immaculate. The delivery was great, on point. Untitled 5 is another standout to me. It features Absol. Analyze, Punch, one of the co-founders, and J-Rock. And this would have been one of the only rap features on Tip and Butterfly. And like, wow, Kendrick just
I really wish
too.
Yeah. I really wish that there were some rap features on To Pimp a Butterfly. We definitely needed a verse from at least Absol and definitely J-Rock.
I think Absol would have done that. Would have done that for J-Rock.
100%. Because I mean, we did hear a precursor to that with what was it? Absol Ultra. We did hear that.
Absol Ultra pretty much like a little like foreshadowing how the sound was gonna be on Pimp Butterfly.
Yeah.
It's literally like the absolute outro sound, and it was great. But
Section 80 as a whole too. Like if you think about it.
people want him to go back to Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City sound, which I would appreciate that. I like his new jazz sound. It's really good.
I
It's
really like what he's
stylistic.
doing now.
But I would definitely like to see if he can go in a new direction eventually. Like after he gets past this whole phase, because it's like Kanye. He has like entire eras dedicated to his albums and stuff. So I definitely like to see what his new era will be like after this era is done. But overall, Untitled 7 actually had production from Swizz Beatz.
Son, 7-year-old son.
Isn't he 5? No, he's 5.
7.
Short Egypt's not 5?
100%.
5.
Yeah, he's 7.
Okay. Well, from Swizz Beatz, like very young son, you had to have production on the first half of Untitled 7. And as the last track is Blue Faces, the song he did on Jimmy Fallon, and Untitled 3 is actually the track he did on the last episode of the Colbert Report.
That was actually one of my favorites, Untitled. Actually, my favorite Untitled. I was actually, when I saw that the whole project was called Untitled Unmastered and I saw the track list, I was really, really, really hoping that he would put that Untitled on there. And then when I heard it, I was like, oh my God. Still, honestly, I still prefer the live performance better.
It was a lot longer, a lot more in depth.
Yeah, it was.
He cut out the beginning where it's like, I met a girl, yada yada yada.
And then
she told me she's crazy.
Yeah, and then the whole build up when he just goes off and then the whole jazz break.
I feel like his delivery, the live version's delivery was a little bit. I know it's live.
Yeah.
But delivery of the last verse and the live version is just like gives you goosebumps. Like,
hey, you
it's just like, but the white man say a piece of mind, a piece of white man say I need to find the rich man. Like, when he I like that whole. It makes you feel it in your soul. Same with the Blue Faces. The last verse which you put on Untitled 2. That verse, I was telling Price about it. Here we got, tell me that I'm the one. That whole thing, I wish he had that same delivery. But overall, it was amazing.
Overall, great project. I rated 9 right now. So that's all the time we have this afternoon. We're gonna wrap up and say good night. This is the Trifecta Live on WICR, Paris Haven.
Radio Rob.
Guest starring.
Which you can listen to me every Thursday here on WICR at 5 p.m.
Almost forgot.
Yeah. I have so many damn radio shows. Oh, yeah, and also on the morning show here. 2 Guys in the Gill.
Check him out. Great guy. And
Zeus
finally,
Wilson.
All right, and we're out. Have a good night. Trifecta Live on WICR.